Hi friends, here we go. Last two chapters. Chapter 20. Pearl tells the truth. This was Pearl and Ben's second visit to Dr. Wu's office. The room was as cluttered and messy as before, but some new items had been unpacked and now sat on the shelves, including a jar of dried beetles, a box labeled troll teeth, a glass orb that occasionally glowed, were just some of the things. The afternoon sun streamed through the office windows, illuminating the bleached bird skeleton that hung in the corner. Come in. Dr. Wu was seated at her desk. Her black medical bag sat on the floor, and a sprinkling of yellow glitter around its base. She was screwing the top onto a jar that appeared to be filled with fog. Have a seat, she said. Once again, Pearl and Ben sat on the boxes. They shared a nervous look as Dr. Wu set the jar aside. She ran her four-fingered hand over her hair, pushed away the stray locks from her face. Then she folded her hands on her desk and looked at Ben and Pearl, her lips pursed. Silence filled the room. Pearl fidgeted. Was Dr. Wu waiting for her to confess her crimes? Are we in trouble? Pearl asked as innocently as she could. Who is responsible for hanging the mirror on Button Island? Pearl took a long breath and then squared her shoulders and said, I am, bravely. Ben didn't do it, so please don't get mad at him. I ran into town and got the mirror from the dollar store. You left the premises? Yes. Oh, or was that the wrong thing to say? They really weren't supposed to leave the hospital. And Pearl had gone all the way into town. She clutched the edge of the box, waiting to hear those dreaded words, you are fired. But Dr. Wu just sat there staring at her. I just thought it would help the lake monster, Pearl explained. My parakeet, Lemonface, loves his mirror. He actually thinks the reflection is another bird. And I thought that if the monster had a friend, it wouldn't feel lonely and it would let Ben go. Ben was stuck on the island, I forgot to tell you, and the leprechaun too. I took the leprechaun outside. I'm sorry, Pearl cringed. It won't do it again. Dr. Wu sat back in her chair. A mirror, she said. A mirror to combat loneliness. And then she smiled. That's ingenious. Pearl couldn't believe it. She nearly fell off the box with surprise. What? Ben, who had been sitting still as a statue, let out a sigh of relief. Dr. Wu explained. The lake monster has amnesia. She bonked her head on a troll ship, and afterwards she couldn't remember who or even what she was. Amnesia is terribly confusing. She started scooting around on her belly on land, making dreadful nuisance of herself, and so we brought her to the hospital for treatment. Her memories are slowly returning, but she has been very sad and very lonely. The mirror appears to make her happy, and I think it'll help her remember who she is. Dr. Wu's smile widened. Well done, Pearl. Pearl was used to hearing, what have you done? And rarely did she hear, well done. Thanks, she said. Dr. Wu leaned on her elbows. And Ben, you must have played a part as well. Yes, he helped hang the mirror, Pearl said, and Ben nodded. Very, very good. Dr. Wu opened her desk drawer and pulled out 2 pieces of paper and wrote on each one. These are certificates for merit. These are certificates for merit for curing lake monster loneliness. Congratulations. Pearl took her certificate. Ben did likewise. Thanks, they both said. Pearl tingled with pride. Even though she had broken a million rules, everything was going to be okay. Dr. Wu then cleared her throat. There is, however, other matters we must deal with. And her voice turned serious. It was as if all the sunshine in the room had been sucked away. Pearl's shoulders slumped. Uh-oh. She and Ben sank into the boxes. trouble time. Do you remember signing the contract of secrecy? Dr. Wu asked. Ben and Pearl both nodded. The contract states that you will not remove an imaginary creature from the hospital without permission. And you broke this rule. Ben didn't break it. I broke it, Pearl said. Ben didn't have anything to do with the leprechaun. It was all my fault. Well, it wasn't all your fault, Ben said. I'm the one who got grabbed by the lake monster, and I'm the reason that we went and you asked the leprechaun for help. Yeah, but you didn't even want to go outside. I'm the one that talked you into it. Yeah, but I didn't have to go out there. It was my choice. You didn't force me. Dr. Wu cleared her throat. It would appear that the two of you have established a strong friendship. That will be helpful as you continue your studies. Continue? Pearl asked. You mean you're not going to fire us? Dr. Wu sighed. No, I am not going to fire you. But you will be punished for breaking the rules. Now, what sort of punishment should I assign? She reached over and pressed the button on her office intercom. Mr. Tabby? Yes, his voice replied. Do you have something particularly nasty that needs doing? Pearl and Ben exchanged a worried look and a long pause. What would Mr. Tabby come up with? Yes, I do indeed have something particularly nasty. When they come to work next, I shall assign them the task of, oh please, don't make us take care of the Sasquatch again, Pearl thought. Giving the Sasquatch a flea bath. Drat. Tune in for the final chapter.